What's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to do another battle today because I promised that we're going to do a battle video again. This is with my boy, MadBikerMax, a good friend of mine on Discord, and a member of the stream team, Guardians of Asgard. I will make sure to have both links in the description, both being Max's channel, and I'm also going to, give a major shout out to Guardians of Asgard as well. But without further ado, this battle, I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I really had to think hard on what my moves were going to be. Otherwise, this team would beat the living hell out of me. Just going to make a point there. But, that being said, let's start the battle. Alright, so, Max. This team is a very hyper-aggressive team. And of course, I'm going with Mono Fire, so he's bringing out Porygon Z. I got started out with my Torkoal. Because you know why? I need the sun. I'm playing fire. I need the rays. Well, I wouldn't say that much because, I'm dark as hell as it is. But let's be honest here. My fire team needs the sun. So I'm going to bring out the drought. He's going to bring out his Salamence. And of course, with Torkoal, I have to set up properly. So I'm going to go straight for none other than Yawn. But of course, I get hit by Intimidate. Can't do much about that. But I'm going to go ahead and Yawn that Salamence to sleep. He's going to commit by Mega Evolving into a Mega Salamence. So, I was thinking at first maybe an Earthquake or Frustration or Hyper Voice, but he goes in for the Hydro Pump. And dealing roughly half damage. Well, half of my health. So I'm going to go ahead and use Stealth Rocks because at the end of the turn, Salamence will be snoozing. So, he's going to bring back his, Salamence, and bring out his Gyarados. And of course, take the rock damage. Intimidate goes off. But I also make a switch from Torkoal to Infernape. And of course, I'm going to go straight for the U-turn because you know what? I'm not trusting an Earthquake or Waterfall. I mean, I need something that's going to be a little more bulkier. So I went towards my Rotom Heat this time. Guys, trust me, this is not a Scarf Rotom, I promise you. This is actually a Light Clay Rotom. But I don't think I really get to use it that much because he's going to use Earthquake. And of course, the Levitate. And then I'm going to go ahead and punish with the Volt Switch because I don't want to keep my Rotom in there. And then, of course, I bring back my Rotom, and I bring out my Volcarona. So, I've already taken down Gyarados. And he's going to bring back his Salamence. And, of course, take some rock damage. And still snoozing. Now, what I'm going to do with Volcarona, I'm going to set up with a Quiver Dance. Because you know what? I need to make sure I can outspeed and potentially sweep his team. But that won't happen. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But anyway, I'm going to go straight for the Fire Emblem Z. So it's going to get boosted by Sun. It's Stab. Special attack goes up because it's Fire Blast I'm using the Fire move with. So, I want to make sure I can one-shot it. I wasn't overly certain, but I had to take the chance anyway. So I'm going to go for Inferno Overdrive. And down goes Salamence. And then he's going to bring out his Tapu Lele, a.k.a. Roll.exe. It's going to take the... Well, it's going to bring out its Psychic Surge, bring out that Psychic Terrain. So that Psychic move... Well, Psyshock's going to get Power Boost. And, of course, I got greedy, went for the Fire Blast. It misses. And I get punished by Psyshock. And that's going to one-shot Volcarona. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I lose the Sun, but I'm like, oh, shit. I need to get the Sun back up. So... let's go ahead and get the Sun back out with Torkoal. And try to deal as much damage as I can with Torkoal before Lele takes it out. So I went straight for the Lava Plume, but of course Torkoal slows molasses. So I'm going to take the Psyshock first, and then I'm going to use Lava Plume, and then I'm going to let my Torkoal die. Well, not die, faint, as the proper term. And then the next Pokemon, I'm going to be honest, I think this one carried my victory. Or at least carried my team. Infernape. because I know that Tapu Lele scarfed, so is my Infernape. So I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. That's going to take out Rotom. Not Rotom. Wow, what am I thinking Rotom for? Tapu Lele. Now, of course, bring out Dr. Wily again. Stones go into it. I'm going to use Flare Blitz again. That's going to take out the Porygon Z. And of course, now he has his Alola Muck. This Pokemon here is bulky as all hell. Honestly, Alola Muck is probably one of my favorite Alolans outside of Alolan Ninetales. It's probably the only Alolan that doesn't have a ×4 weakness. Correct me if I'm wrong. But of course, Flare Blitz doesn't take out Muck, and it gets bopped by Dunk Shot. Now, this battle here is pretty much I had to really think hard, otherwise I would lose badly. I went into Charizard, Mega Evolving into Charizard X. I know most people would think like, well, it's a fire team, it's a sun team. Why aren't you using Charizard Y to make sure you have the sun up? Because I have Heat Rock on Torkoal. I don't need that. So I'm going to go for Charizard X because that's more power with Tough Claws. And then he brings out his last Pokemon being a Magnezone. Magnezone is something else. But, of course, with rocks, no sturdy or anything like that, I'm going to go for Flare Blitz. And that is going to end the battle with Mono Fire versus MadBikerMax's team. MadBikerMax, major shout out. Thank you for the phenomenal battle. And we will battle again soon. So there you guys have it. This is a battle between MadBikerMax and I. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember guys, rate, comment, subscribe. And of course everyone, have a happy new year. Bye.